Alright, what's going on? Another short video again today. Not gonna be very long. I just think it's important to show a lot of the violent assault that's been happening to the people of Ottawa since Trudeau's gotten the emergency powers he's needed, passed the Emergency Act. I think it's ridiculous that you have to do that for non-violent protesters. Depending on what part of the media you listen to, you might be thinking there is some violence going on, there's some bad shit going on there. So maybe we'll take a look at a few things and then I'll show you the abuse. I know they're going to vote to see if he gets to keep his emergency powers or if it's going to go away, and then potentially protesters can leave if they won, and I don't really know exactly what's going to happen after this vote. I heard a rumor he's already won 180 at 151, but I'm not positive yet. But anyways, so are these protesters peaceful, or are they fucking violent and deserve the assault they're getting? Let's take a look at some things they've done, and let's look at how they've been treated.
Teams of police officers were on the streets Thursday, basically outreach. They've been saying for days protesters should leave or face arrest. Now they're adding to that message. Notices are being posted on how to reclaim a vehicle once it's been towed away.
We the people!
Those messages aren't being well received.
Who are your supervisors? What are you guys doing? You're just people like us.
The warnings are piling up. Child Services is telling parents if they're arrested, they should have plans for the care of their children. Animal Protection is saying if people are in police custody too long, they can lose their pets.
Every nail they try to put in our coffin, we're going to put a screw in theirs.
Another sign things are changing is new fencing. Crews putting an 8-foot barrier in front of the Senate building and in front of Parliament Hill. The reason not immediately apparent to protesters.
I don't understand it.
Well, now one of the arrests.
Absolutely. The cops.
Not going anywhere, though.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm standing tall, I'm standing proud, and I'm standing free.
You might end up in jail.
I'm good. I have no problem with jail.
I think it's inevitable at this point.
The tension is affecting some. This was a video posted by a protest organizer predicting her arrest was likely close, but saying through tears she's ready.
And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I want you to know that I'm not afraid.
Now, one of the arrests made tonight, we believe, was one of the leaders, not the leader that was in that video, someone else. But this was not the big push. We're still waiting for that.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Get the fuck out of here. I want nothing to talk to you, propagandist scumbag. You are a propagandist scumbag. You're a propagandist scumbag. Get out of here. How do you sleep at night, bud? You sleep really good or what? Don't worry, we're going to come defund you next.
Alright, I left it on there because it's pretty funny. I was really trying to not show you things and hold things back. Maybe I would take that out of there to show, because that could be construed as they are violent, right? He yelled at the CBC guy, but the CBC and a lot of other media outlets here in Canada have been portraying that there's less people there than possible, that the truckers are leaving, that the truckers are threatening people, that they are Nazis and male or white supremacists and a whole bunch of fucking shit. So that's why his anger is there. So that's not even towards the police or any actual civilians or anything like that. It had nothing to do with that. I actually have something at the end. The last video I'm going to play for you at the end is actually a funny video about a civilian who steals a flag from one of the people protesting and says, "Get out of my city," and then you'll see the kind of karma he gets from that. But anyways, so the point of this is just to say that his anger, telling the CBC people to leave, and because he doesn't want to be filmed, is, I wouldn't say it's deserved. They don't, maybe not deserve that, but you know, there's been times where there's truckers on those monuments and they agreed to be filmed and or interviewed, and the words got twisted on them. So they could have took a picture or a video of him doing that and saying he's desecrating that war monument, which he wasn't. He was cleaning it, keeping it clean. And what you see next is actually one of the most beautiful things I've seen in a long time. Now, I'm not one for prayer per se, and doing a mass prayer, but you know, it just shows you how peaceful and violent these protesters really are. What happens next is
Fucking CBC! Hey, let's stand up for the Padre! Everybody should take a knee for the Padre. Come on, please. We'll do a little prayer. Come on up, brother. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you with favor and give you peace. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Freedom!
Our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free, from far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Sit, rap. Government.
The fence down. They just died for this country. The veterans took the fence down. The veterans took the fence down.
Everybody on your knees.
On your knees. On your knees.
On your knees.
Everybody on your knees.
Join us.
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 On your knees, everybody.
Join us. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't go.
Anyways, they left. They're gone. Good job, guys.
Good job, everybody.
Good job.
So that was pretty cool. The whole Canada thing after the prayer, so we talking about the prayer, but you know, those beautiful people getting together, very peaceful, very respectful. That's on a war monument. The guy got everybody, all the veterans there on the war monument, and everybody else went down on their knee. These veterans fought for our rights, are realizing and noticing that our rights are no longer there. You should see how many veterans, guys that are older guys that fought in older wars, that are part of the military, and guys that were in Afghanistan, getting arrested, not charged, but assaulted. It's pretty brutal. The next clip, before I go to how these people are treated, these peaceful protesters, if that's what you think, the next clip is about some people that live 5 hours away in Canada, but they're originally from China. And they came down to support this because they see the decline in our democracy and see it becoming like a communist country that they escaped and came to Canada to be free from China's communism. And now they're seeing this happen again, so they went down there to support it. They're only there for the weekend or for a few days, but they went down there to support it because they see what's potentially happening, and they're not happy, and they're proud to be Canadians, and proud of the Canadians there fighting for what they believe in. So this is the next part.
China?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a Canadian.
Originally.
Yeah, Canadian right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are so touched that it's Canadian truckers
Yeah.
just work for us, standing up.
Thank you for saying
all of
that.
the Canadians, even for all the world.
Yeah.
That you could see in Europe.
Yeah.
The protesters just raising the Canadian flag. That is influence around the world. That is very, very great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freedom for everybody.
Yeah.
That is because we are creation by God. Yeah. That is a very great job. Thank you for that, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for your spreading the truth.
Yeah, well, we try. The more we get here, the better.
Yeah, I should say that the truckers, I don't think that those are racist, because I'm Chinese.
Yeah.
I support them.
Yeah.
They are not just against us. They just fight for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Racism is a word that's been thrown around so much by another side. It has no meaning
just
anymore.
A political label.
Yeah.
Just for the enemies, the political enemies.
Yeah.
They're segregating people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're against each other.
Everything
Yeah.
vaccine is racist,
Yeah.
and the protest is racist. Everything is racist.
Yeah.
What the world?
Where do you live in Canada? Are you in Ontario?
Toronto
there?
area.
In Toronto area. Okay, so it's about a 5-hour drive for you to get
Yeah,
here.
yeah. He's the driver.
You're the driver? And today the first day you come?
Yeah, we just
Okay. And you're going home today?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We want to stay here longer, but
Yeah. Okay, so the message, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I'll just say this quickly, because I have to say it over and over again. The message all the truckers want everybody to know is to get down here.
Yeah.
We need more people here. Tomorrow, today, Saturday, there's going to be lots, but still, come on down.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead with your thought there.
yeah, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I just want to share, like, it's God's gift. I mean,
Yeah.
our freedom, right? It's
Exactly.
God's gift. So
Yeah.
I think we just need, to thank God. We are equal. We are all God's son, God's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to seek God and return,
Yeah.
to God, because this building, the parliament, everything,
Yeah.
Canada is built under God. That's
Exactly.
the most important thing.
Yeah.
That's what I think Canadian people should know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Return.
Okay.
Return. Repent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ma'am, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Oh yeah, we're fighting, right? We
Yeah.
have to take a freedom back. We don't want to go to a communist. That's
Exactly.
That's why we are here, right?
Yeah.
So we know what communists like.
Yeah.
So we don't want the country going to. We're seeing like in the last 2 years, where democracy is just dying.
Yeah.
Right? They're taking our freedom away little by little bit.
Yeah, little
right?
by little,
So
yeah.
they corner us, like we have no way to go. We have to take back.
Yeah.
We have to fight.
The saying is, it happens little by little, then all of a sudden.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So-
why the QR system, the QR code. That's the social credit system. So
Social
they want
credit,
to
yeah.
save us, right? The
Yeah.
surveillance system. So we don't stand up today.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Nice those people come down from Toronto, and they're going down to Toronto too right now, so they're going to be going back home to theirs, but they wanted to come to Ottawa and support it. Beautiful. And what she was saying, how they would get out of a communist country, and they moved to one that was supposed to be the land of the brave and the free, and not so much. She sees it becoming a communist country, and she's worried. So we're glad to be set. These three Chinese people showing their support, and the things they said, that the truckers aren't racist. They support them. If they were racist, they probably would support them, being that they're Asian. They haven't seen any of that, and even the other guy, he had a good point. Now, whether his God is different than what his Christian God and what the all in God I believe in, that's not wrong. So our legal system, our court system, even politics is supposed to be based on the fact that we are all have a part of God in this, and that's why when you're a criminal, you go up on charges while you're innocent until proven guilty, because you are technically got a part of God within you, and you have to be given that benefit of doubt, and that's what separates us from different places, countries that don't have that due process. But this Emergencies Act that's been implemented has removed those rights and freedoms, meaning you'll see a guy later who got pulled over by a cop for honking his horn. The cop says honking the horn's illegal. When he refuses to give the cop his identification, the cop arrests him. Now, I've been pulled over by cops in a car before on the highway and in the city, and when I refuse, if I don't have my ID on me, okay, then they give you a fine, or they give you a fine on the spot, or they give you 24 hours to bring your information in. Same with insurance, things like that. And they put horns on cars for the reason in case of emergency. If you can't pass the safety, if your horn's not working on your car, you can't do your license test if your horn isn't working on your car. And I could see if this is a wonder that he was being excessive on the horn, but it was the middle of the daytime. So, point of it is, that's a little side note. You'll see that later, but the rights and freedoms have been revoked from these people. They came down there with the right of peaceful assembly, and they've been doing that. People have tried to change that and say it's not peaceful, but it has been. Obviously, there's always a few bad eggs everywhere, and like I said before, there's a big homeless population there that might have caused trouble, and can't just get paid actors for opposing sides and views, but the majority of the part, it's been peaceful. And let's take a look now how these people, Canadians, have been treated by other Canadians who are supposed to be the ones that, they want us to go vote for them. They want us to show up to the polls. They want us to be part of the process. They have to sell us their bullshit every 4 years, so we elect them in. The police officers, with all the bad press they're getting, people are supposed to support the police, not all cops are bad, and now we got all this shit going on. So let's see how these protesters are being treated. And some of this is going to be pretty brutal, pretty shitty to watch how people are being treated. It's hard to believe that this is 2020 in Canada. This is something you thought you would see, talking about communist Russia or the camps, or even in the States where they had internment camps for Japanese people during World War II and after World War II. I think it was during. But you know what I mean? Canada's not perfect. Like, we've recently discovered all these Native children buried in these schools and dead bodies everywhere. So far from perfect here, and that's also something that was covered up by the government and some church establishments. So on top of that, now we have this going on. It's been a fucking rough year for Canada, let's say. This is not good. If we lose our right to be able to protest when things aren't good and we need to change, then we're all seriously in trouble, starting with us and everybody else. I'll take it away with it.
You can see right in front of us is the police line, just right there where you see all of those demonstrators lined up. Every 10 minutes or so, they have been moving themselves a little bit forward. Now take a look behind them. You can see that there is a tactical unit, tactical officers that are standing up on the side here. To just give you a sense of some of the police operations here. Now behind us, look how much space they have to go here. Right behind us is Tony's just going to show you. There's a barricade. Okay, people are moving.
Okay, we're going to the right.
So,
guys,
we're just going to move out of the way here.
Ashley, do what you need to do to stay protected. I believe, and we need confirmation on this. I believe that some pepper spray has been used. I don't know by whom.
Yeah, there was some pepper spray used, at least on one person earlier that we saw in the snowbank just behind us.
Here's the assault from the police yesterday. I had my hands up. I was beaten.
Yeah, you're live on YouTube right now.
That's okay. Okay, I told the police my situation. I was wounded in Afghanistan 13 years ago. I have tons of injuries. I let the police know. The police who listened to me, they moved away. They had wanted nothing to do with me. New police came in. They made me, arrested me, detained me, threw me at an undisclosed location and said not to come back. They charged me with nothing because they couldn't.
Yeah.
Because it's innocent.
Because they're lawless.
Because
this is what mafia does.
This is not Canada. This is not the Canada I fought for.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
Sorry. Thank you. I've done nothing. Thank you.
I don't know what it is. Some kind of weapon.
Back there? If it aims at you, you gotta like... Well, they're hitting their own push-push, so it doesn't really matter as long as they're in front. Where's VTech? You must leave. You will be arrested.
Coffee, okay?
Why is the camera in my face right now? Are you here partaking?
You walked
right
up
now.
to
You're
me.
in the red zone.
I'm scared. I want to go for a coffee down there. Okay. Can I go for a coffee?
Still being arrested right now.
Do you live in this?
You're not excluded
here,
from that.
But
Where do you live?
Alberta.
Time for you to leave.
I can't even go down there for a coffee.
No,
go grab
you're
yourself
in the
and
red
leave.
zone right now. If you don't leave right now, you will be arrested. Do you understand me?
I can't go for a coffee.
Grab your stuff, because if we see you, we'll be patrolling all day. If we see you again, it'll be different.
Leave. I tell you. Take your camera and get out of here. Do you understand that?
I'm walking away.
Walk away. Your phone doesn't need to be in our face when you're walking away. Go.
My phone.
Are you going to walk
Yes,
or are you going to get arrested?
I was
Go
walking
now.
away.
Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. Hope you can go to sleep at night.
Are you under arrest for freedom of speech?
Yeah.
Unreal. Unreal.
For recording, or I don't know what.
I'll record.
They didn't tell me yet.
Just step back.
8 meters, brother.
8 meters.
8 meters. I know 8 meters.
8 meters.
8 meters. I just said that. 8 meters. Wait, you think over there's 8 meters? I'm recording this, man. You guys got your, where's your body cams? What's your badge number? What's your badge number, sir? No badge number? All right.
Let's catch up. Move. We're going to catch up on that line next to 22.
Get back.
Yeah, go back.
Get back.
Anything could happen right now. You guys
Get
need to
back.
get back. Let's go. Move. Keep moving.
Did they take you out of a truck?
Go M16 here, going. Hey, illegal entry into your vehicle. What's your name and numbers?
No scoop. You're now attacking different older people. Step up. Step up. There you go.
You guys are disgusting!
You're not going to deny me the right to look at a man.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hold him. Yo, stop it. Stop. Stop. Keep him. Stop it. You just fired on progress. You just fired on progress.
Oh!
Bring her out. Bring her out. Come on. Bring her down there. Bring her to the left.
Oh, shit.
Guys, take her out of the crowd. Bring her to the left.
Hey, someone got shot in the head.
Bring her to the left here. It's safe. Come on, guys. Get her out of the crowd.
I think it's away.
Take her down further. Get her down. Get her out of the crowd.
Oh, shit.
Tear gas.
Is it just burning? What is it?
What is it?
What is it? Just
wrong?
burning? Is it burning? What is it?
Oh my God.
What is it? It burns?
It hurts.
Okay. Where?
This is what's happening.
Water?
Medic. Is there medic?
You need snow?
Find a medic.
Milk? Here.
Of that specific.
These are the guys who hit me. Some more grenades, more smoke, tear gas. Tear gas. This is a peaceful protest. Glad you came? Yeah, man. Peaceful protest. Oh, boy. I don't think it's tear gas, guys. I think it's smoke bombs. Right here! What's the name? We are peaceful people! Look at them hitting people. Look at them hitting people. This is a peaceful
This is what we're doing it for. So they all can have peace and love and happiness. Peace, love, happiness.
Amen. Amen.
Peace, love,
Happiness. Peace.
You guys are breaking my heart. This is peace, love, and happiness. Peace. We are at peaceful protest. We are at peaceful protest.
Hold the line!
Here comes the horses. Behind the horses are coming. Hey, stand down! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look what you did! Look what you did to her! Look what you did to her! Look what you did to her!
Is in the hospital with a dislocated, this would be a report on Saturday, is a clan leader of the Mohawk Nation. She is in the hospital with a dislocated shoulder, but is otherwise okay. We owe her a debt of gratitude for being on the right on the front line fighting for our freedom. There she is. Now,
you don't have to answer his question, sir.
He does have to.
No, he doesn't.
You want comments? Film me from the sidewalk.
Fuck off.
You want comments? Film me from the sidewalk.
Yeah,
you're too many
yes, I know. You're abusing old men.
You swung at me.
That you're not a Canadian.
If I swung at you, it's on film, so you're fine. Drive
Because
it.
I couldn't the horn.
Yeah.
Come and hit me.
Yeah, it's called communism.
That is why you're pulled. Give me your driver's license, insurance, registration.
You have to suck up your foot. Whatever. Maybe you're earlier type, but I mean,
Okay.
Because I couldn't the horn you that side because you got flanked.
That's right. He's a supporter for Canadian freedom. Who cares? They shouldn't live in the capital of Canada then. They better leave. Because until the mandates are ended, this is not going to stop. Stop harassing old men. You don't have to show them anything. It's against the law. You just... For what? Hey! What are you doing?
Failing to ID.
Hey! Hey!
That's assault. I've got it all on video. Yeah, he failed to ID.
Get back.
Hey!
Get back. Get back.
We're back. We're filming. We're doing our part.
Get back.
It's all on video. No, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
You attack me? You're a fucking goof.
Hey, Rich, stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Rich, no, it's peaceful. No, let them be.
Attack me, you fucking goof. Fucking not doing shit. Touch me, punk ass.
This is going right to the media. YouTube. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? Call your police chief. He'll back you up.
Call the police.
Call your police chief. Arrested an old man. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, I know he beat the horn. What the fuck do they represent? They represent Trudeau and the police chief slowly. That's what they represent. Hate, division.
You have nothing to do with this.
What's your, yes I do. I'm a Canadian citizen. What is your name and badge number?
Tough guys with your fucking guns. Tough guys with your fucking guns.
You do that to the Canadian citizens. What did we do?
Get back.
Get back.
Get back, what are you?
Get back.
I'm standing on the road, man.
Get
This
back.
is a free country.
Get back.
This is a free
What are we doing?
Get back.
What am I doing?
Get back. You're causing a disturbance by yelling.
You caused a disturbance. You just arrested an old man.
Bro, you're causing a disturbance by yelling.
You just arrested an old man.
The peace. You want to get arrested? Get out. Get out.
Please.
Okay, then get them out.
I'm getting
Get them out.
Thank you.
There you go.
Come
people.
on. We're not going to make it.
Alright, so that last video was the one I told you about, the old man getting arrested for not showing his ID after getting pulled over for honking his horn. I'm not one to peddle fear. I completely reject fear, and I generally don't push conspiracy theories. I think I have a couple episodes that say I normally don't do conspiracies, or this is the only conspiracy episode I'll ever do. So to me, this isn't a conspiracy. This is civilians recorded, and a lot of these civilians got harmed. There's a lot of shit I didn't show. There's one video I wanted to show at the beginning of Canadians singing Amazing Grace while the cops were coming at them. It was beautiful, but it's been pulled down. There's been that one media girl got shot in the leg by a rubber bullet, and then she got tear gas. She was for Rebel Media. She was a reporter. There's been many reporters arrested, brutalized. The veteran from Afghanistan who served Canada for our rights got beat up and brought and gave them a fucking phony paper, not even charged or anything. So they can't charge anybody because nobody's actually a fucking criminal. They're just there to try to scare everybody and get them the fuck out. It's fucking terrible. And I'm still proud to be a fucking Canadian because of all those Canadians out there, all the veterans out there, everybody who's out there. I'm damn proud to be a Canadian, but I'm damn ashamed of my fucking Prime Minister and my fucking government right now. It's fucking brutal. Anyways, at this point, I think we can use a little bit of something more funnier. So here's an Ottawa citizen trying to stop the protesters and tell them to get the fuck out of the city. And it's a little comical, so right now we can use a little comic relief after all that brutal assault on Canadian citizens, peaceful protesters are standing up for their fucking rights by a bunch of police officers. And, you know, it's fucking sad. And this is what happens when Trudeau has emergency act power, and he shouldn't have any more of it. And I think that vote ended up going his favor, so that's terrible for us. But I don't see this stopping. I think it's only going to get more powerful, more people can arrest us all. So, anyways, let's go to a funnier video.
Proceeds to go on a tirade. The only thing I can do is show you. Let's have a look here at the video.
Oh, police! Why did you steal the flag from my 13-year-old daughter?
I stole the flag from you.
No, she was carrying it.
Oh yeah.
She was carrying it. You stole it.
I love how you have an excuse as to why you indoctrinated your. Hey. Get out of my city. Get out of my city. Get out of my fucking city.
Police!
You understand?
Police, please!
You're acting like children!
Police, please!
Fucking city. Get out of my fucking city!
Hey, dude!
All of you!
He's throwing out flag!
You think this is just gonna keep happening? We're all gonna keep putting up with it?
Come on, children! Come on, children! Act like grown adults!
Hey, watch your mouth, man.
This guy stole a flag from my 13-year-old daughter.
I stole a flag from you. Stop
You
acting
stole
like
a flag from my 13-year-old daughter.
Oh, that's disgusting.
This guy stole a flag from my 13-year-old daughter. So I'm in the city. What's your problem, dude?
You.
What about me?
Grow up and grow some balls, buddy!
What is it you don't like?
I don't like men who use 13-year-old daughters.
To carry a flag?
No, to do their bidding for them.
Okay, what's my bidding? Let go of my phone, dude. Police, please! Police, please!
Yeah, I thought this was parody at first, but the scene does continue, and boy, does this man escalate things.
Can I have my gloves back, please, dude?
Hey, you get everyone's back.
Yeah, just leave my gloves, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Yeah. Yeah? What's your
Yeah,
name?
everybody's watching.
Back off, please. Police! Back off, please! Police! Police! Back off! I'm not hurting you! Peace! Peace! I want peace!
Oh, and immediately he starts feigning victim, and yeah, you'll see how this plays out.
You know him? No idea. He stole my daughter's flag. Is there a police officer?
Your daughter's flag?
Yes, we were just walking. He stole it. I think he's been drinking. Is there a police officer? I've been assaulted. A police officer, please? Is there a police officer? At Elgin?
I'm calling the cop
right
right
now.
now.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, I'm with someone right now that
I've just been assaulted.
Daughter is...
And yet the scene continues. This guy has not had enough. He laid his bed and he wants to lie in it. The police show up on scene.
A man assaulted me. I think he's been drinking.
Because they were called
he stole
over
the flag from my
by
13-year-old girl. She's in a snowbank.
Another citizen there. Good Samaritan. What a lucky guy. Police, fire department, everybody's standing by right there for him.
Smelled a lot of booze on his breath. He grabbed the flag from my 13-year-old daughter, stole my gloves. Got a lot of it on video. I'm calm.
I saw what happened.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So if you need a
Thank you. Appreciate
you need
that.
a witness.
Please stay by. Thank you.
Assaulted someone?
Yes, he assaulted me, officer.
Okay, you're under arrest.
My ankle's broken. No, my ankle's broken. My ankle's broken.
Okay,
No.
Get up.
I can't get up. My
Okay,
ankle's...
well, sit up.
Listen, I can't. My ankle's broken. My ankle's broken. Look at it.
Okay, well just sit.
I'm sitting. Yeah. I didn't assault anybody though. I took somebody's flag. That's it, man.
Yeah, and my
I
gloves.
swear.
Remember, you stomped them in the...
And earlier,
No,
earlier we saw him assault an Uber driver.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm being handcuffed by police officers
that because
they think I did something I didn't do, but
Yeah.
I can see my ankle sideways hanging.
Yeah. What are they saying you did? Yes, I will. Just stick around, please. Oh, yeah, he assaulted me. He pushed me down.
We saw that.
Did you see me do anything to him?
No.
I'm not believing.
Let this officer through, please. These guys saw it.
It's very erratic. There's a lot of police officers. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people
thank
saying
you.
they say.
Sorry? Yeah, it's broken, but it's here somewhere. Thank you. Hi, officer.
You're the husband?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So I think I saw your wife over there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Keep in mind that we saw him assault an Uber driver earlier. Not only this time.
Can you guys wait around?
Yeah.
Apparently assaulting an
officer.
Uber driver
Ready for me?
beforehand.
No, I can't. My ankle is broken, guys. I heard it snap. I can't.
When did it break?
When the guy.
So there you have it.
Alright, so that's pretty funny. The guy tries to tell this guy to get out of the city after stealing a flag from his daughter and apparently assaulting an Uber driver earlier, and then breaks his ankle. I guess he's been drinking, who knows, and then breaks his fucking ankle and then gets arrested. It was titled Instant Karma on this guy or something to that effect. I just thought it was pretty funny. Not that he's an Ottawa citizen too, and obviously he's upset about something that the protesters are doing. Maybe he lives downtown, maybe the honking is loud, I don't know. I'm not there to judge them, and I do feel for anybody who wants to work and can't work because of the protests. But once again, if we don't have the right to protest and we don't protest things that we don't believe in, even if you don't believe in what these people are protesting for, if we lose that right to do that, then we're never actually going to be able to change anything if there is things that are wrong in our society, within our government, and our political landscape. And, you know, all we get to do is vote for people who just do whatever the fuck they want when they get to. We invoke the rights that we're supposed to have and it's supposed to be protected. You know, someone infringes on your right, if you're supposed to be able to call a police officer. This guy got assaulted, and the police officer did come and do the right thing, so kudos to those cops. And not just being like, well, you're a protester. He's not a protester. He was against you, so fuck you. I'm going to arrest you. Instead, they did the right thing, and they listened to the witnesses and whatever. But at the same time, the reason these people are protesting is so they have the ability to be able to change things when they need to, when we can. If there's something going wrong and we keep getting false promises, and if we get so much of the population vaccinated, 70% of the population needed to be vaccinated for Trudeau to lift some of the mandates, and he kept waiting to do those things. So now that 70% of the that's why the truckers went there, because that's one of the reasons. There's many reasons they went there, but that's one of the reasons they went there to do the peaceful protests, was so that, you know, to prove a point. Well, just because you're a politician, you're a prime minister, we have the right to peaceful assembly, to protest whenever we think things aren't right, and you're not sticking to your words, so we're going to go there. And he could have handled it by having a press conference, meeting with these people. You know, maybe it could have been 2 or 3 days, and they could have met somewhere in the middle, you know. And even if he would have did that and they refused to go, then I'd be more like, okay, well, he's trying to meet you guys halfway. Then, you know, maybe I would have been more against the truckers. But he didn't even do that. He went, he hid, he decided to not even show up. Why? Because of COVID. He shut down the House of Commons whenever there's different representatives in there that were standing up for this. And then he called some of the people that are Jewish, accused them of standing with a swastika, and they were truly offended by that. The next day he closed the House of Commons down, so that these people, because they were asking for an apology from him, they asked 3 times, and he just dodged the question 3 times. So there's a lot of bullshit going on. And I found this song saying "fuck Trudeau." It's pretty funny. I was thinking about putting it at the end of this video. I'm not sure if I should. I'll probably get a copyright claim if I play it. I'm not sure. Or to get pulled down. And I don't really want this to get pulled down. So I won't play the song "fuck Trudeau," but you should look it up. It's pretty funny. This guy rapping about how Trudeau's a piece of shit. And, you know, that's how I feel too. Not because of, you know, him making mandates and trying to protect Canadians against COVID, about the fact that he won't see the truckers. And you got the military out there, RCMP, OPP, QPP, Ottawa Police, different First Nations police, different task force, different everything out there, and they're brutalizing and assaulting Canadians. And most of the Canadians aren't even provoking it. I'm sure there's some that were. I'm sure there's some that are. And you can say, well, they are provoking the cops by filming them when they're arresting an old man. But it's like, well, they arrested an old man for honking a horn. Or sorry, they pulled him over for honking the horn and then arrested him for not giving his ID, for a bogus fucking pullover. And, you know, they're hitting reporters with fucking guns that have rubber balls in it, and they're tear gassing people, and they're just beating up veterans. There was another clip of an older veteran bringing down in there. Like, it's just insane what's going on to these poor people. So, to anybody out there who supports this, and anybody who is Canadian, I don't want to say you guys should go down there, because I'm not down there. So first of all, that'd be hypocritical. I wish I could be down there, though. Might be going down there this weekend. Well, going to Ottawa this weekend, but it's to help my mother-in-law out. But we'll see. We'll see if a trip down there is warranted or not. See what's going on. But support it in any way you can. You can't even fund these people or send donations to them anymore because that's been pulled. If you go down there and give out food, you get arrested. Even going down there, period, you could be arrested. I mean, they have zones you're allowed to be in and not allowed to be in, I think. I don't know. I hear red zones. Maybe that's just red zones or you're really not allowed to film. But if you're a protester, basically, and you're not leaving, I'm pretty sure they have the right to arrest you now, and which is terrible. So, but all this is just to put a bunch of shit together to show people what's going on, because a lot of people aren't seeing this. Like, you'll see a lot of these little clips on their own if you search for them, but they're definitely not popping up. And I've seen so many other brutalized clips and beautiful clips like the Amazing Grace one that have already been either private or pulled off or banned or whatever the case is. So the more things I have out there that people can see that may not get pulled right away because I'm not as popular as some of these other people, the better. So people can find it and see what's going on, because it's not right. It's not right at all. Whether you stand on COVID mask mandates or against it. Right now, the topic at hand is the ability to be able to have peaceful assembly and protest. And that's been taken away from us. And that means all the rights that we have can be taken away from us if they see fit. And that's wrong. That's not what Canada's supposed to be. It's not what these Western countries are supposed to be. It's not what the free world is supposed to be. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Oh yeah, and a big fuck you to Trudeau. Anyways, have a great fucking day. Alright, what's going on? Another short video.